Yes, guys, welcome back to Alpha Plug. Today I'm joined by one of the biggest faces on YouTube, Kay. How you doing today, bro?
Yeah, great, mate. How are you? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. But first, we want to thank today's sponsor, The Good Prep. The Good Prep are a premium meal prep company set up to fuel your goals. They have chef-crafted healthy meals that are delivered straight to your door for free and are fresh and ready to eat. You just pick up your meals, add optional juices, snacks, sides, and that's it. They only send fresh meals, never frozen. They use 100% recyclable packaging, and you can pause or cancel your subscription online at any time. They have a 4.9 out of 5 rating on Trustpilot and have hundreds of happy customers. Please use our affiliate link in the description below or pinned comment because it really helps the channel. Now back to the interview. So how's Jarvis feeling right now? Is he motivated? Is he ready for war on Saturday night?
Oh, mate, I saw him after the open workout. He just said, I'm ready right now. Get me in there. So he's absolutely in the zone and ready to fuck give up.
You know I have to ask this, yeah, but are you 100% confident that Jarvis is going to bring home the W on Saturday night?
Without a doubt in my mind, every single fiber of my body believes and knows that Jarvis is going to absolutely destroy Gib.
Do you think Jarvis also has what it takes to absolutely annihilate his opposition and win the tournament?
Mate, absolutely. Jarvis not only will annihilate Glib, but will annihilate Winderson, who's going to beat Kenny at the final. Yeah.
Have you got any favourites apart from Jarvis now in the female side of the tournament? Are there any favourites you think may take it?
In the female side, I mean, I really like Daniela. She's really cool, and obviously the Brooks, you know, Ellie Brooke and her sister, or Elle and then Ellie, her sisters. They're insane. I really love those girls, you know, especially Elle. She is she's something to you don't want to play around with. You know what I'm saying? Like, the girls got to take her seriously. I also been looking at Barbie too. She's scary, man. I want to get on the wrong side of her.
A lot of killers for sure on that female side of the tournament. For sure. But would you agree in saying that Elle Brooke is pound for pound #1 female influence boxer?
Yes, absolutely, without a doubt. She's proven it time and time again. Won all of her fights in style, in fashion, and continues to want to fight, want to have harder opponents. That's the champion.
And you talk about Elle Brooke there, and obviously we've seen her knockout people. Yeah. Do you think in influencer boxing, the knockouts are so important? You know, obviously they're important in professional boxing, but in influencer boxing, where you know, it's on the internet,
exactly.
It's that more important to get that knockout, that more important to get that finish.
Yeah, I think it's much more important, right? Because obviously, you know, we're not traditional boxing fans watching this, you know, so like, there's a lot of fights where a judge might be like, oh, he scored way higher. You know, the only definitive real win in the entertainment boxing industry like this one is a clean knockout, someone's dick in the dirt on the floor.
Because I think it's tough to see, because you see guys like, you know, Daly and Jarvis, Daly and Kenny, sorry.
Yeah.
Obviously Daly's an amazing coach, amazing professional boxing coach. Yeah. But obviously Kenny, back in, you know, the Raksu fight, he didn't throw that many punches, and therefore he lost the fight. Yeah. And a lot of people, you know, it's a bit of a controversial decision, right? Because a lot of people thought, well, Kenny looks like a professional boxer, so why didn't he win?
Exactly.
But obviously, you know, it's influencer boxing, and we got to remember that, haven't we?
Yeah, it's like the most entertaining outcome is the most likely and will prevail. Like, it wasn't an interesting fight. You know, you've got to make the fans, the judges, everybody want to see you win. You know, he's got a big crowd against him this weekend. You know, Winderson is definitely the fan favorite and the promotion favorite, right? So they want to see him go. So he's really got to prove his win this Saturday to succeed, I think.
100%, man, 100%. And obviously we're at the Kingpyn tournament. Yeah. Do you think this, you know, rivalry and competition between Misfits and Kingpyn is better for the influencer boxing scene as a whole?
Yeah, I saw the debate on Twitter between Keemstar and Wade, and I was trying to formulate my own opinion, and like, I mean, yeah, competition is healthy, right? You never want a monopoly, especially from a fighter's point of view. It's kind of like, you know, if there's just one promotion, it's like, you're getting paid this and you can't say shit about it. Competition is healthy for everything. I think it's a good thing, but you know, the whole DAZN thing, buying it, I have no idea about that. You know, I think whatever boosts influencer boxing numbers, whatever gets the fighters paid more, whatever the fans enjoy is the best option.
100%, man. Yeah. You talk about, you know, Keem and Wade, and we've seen them go back and forth all the time now. Do you think it's got to a point now where they just need to settle in the ring?
I think so. I think they do need to settle in the ring. I don't know about Keemstar boxing. Maybe he would. I know he's like a lot older than us, so that would be an interesting one. But mate, anything can happen. You know, the most entertaining outcome would be that fight. So I'd love to see that, mate. That'd be great.
Now I have to ask this, but would you ever yourself, you know, if you've got beef with anyone on YouTube, would you ever yourself get in the ring and just fight?
Yeah, mate. No, I really do want to. I train with Jarvis, you notice right now. Obviously, all the focus is on Jarvis. but when the Kingpyn tournament is done, it's going to be room for myself and my roommate Nikon that boxes too, and we can really ramp it up. We'll be fighting fit ready now by then, and just really head on into the end of the year with some fights. So hopefully 2 by the end of the year. That would be great.
So we've seen Jarvis now sparring hard in his camp, extremely hard, right? And it's obviously in the Mayweather gym. Are there absolute killers in that gym, like absolute warriors?
Oh, right. Like it's I've spent a lot of time in that gym, and they are some of the nicest, most welcoming, kind people in your life. But you get in the ring with these guys, and it's like completely different animals. Some of the killers, some of the people in there, I mean, I don't know if they're killers, but they definitely could be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get that vibe, and it's definitely a bit nerve-wracking sparring some of these people. But to overcome that, to be able to triumph through that is really big. No one is ever going to come close to the people that are in that gym in this scene. So it's really good training.
Yeah, that's easy. It's such a high level at the Mayweather gym, right? Do you think that plays into Jarvis' hands on Saturday night? Because he's going to face Gib, who you probably think that is nowhere near on the level of these pros he's sparring.
Yeah, absolutely not. Jarvis has been working with professionals and some of the best boxing, up and comers right now. Carmel Moten, he spars a lot with him. Carmel's taught Jarvis a lot of really good stuff that you just can't learn in any other gym. The best boxers in the world are going to Las Vegas. Everybody wants to go to Las Vegas. I know there's other places, but everybody wants to go there. It's where it's like the pinnacle. So you do always see the best of the best people wanting to be, the next Floyd Mayweather, the next Devin Haney, whatever they want. So you've got a lot of really hungry, really, just like people that want it right there, want it more than anything anywhere else. So to be amongst the mix of them with Jarvis training, learning, sparring, man, it's insane.
But on the flip side, there are absolute killers in that gym. Do you maybe worry that Jarvis has maybe pushed himself too hard against these pros, these veterans?
No, yeah. So our old gym in London was like, hey, so we've seen people go out to America and like come back and not the same person because they just spar, and it's not healthy sparring. That's just like a beating. So there's definitely obviously been, as his older brother, like at starts like mad, like bro, try not to ice your head, make sure everything's good, don't get hit too much, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, he's getting better. With progression comes better defense and everything. So it's good, but it's definitely it's nerve-wracking for sure.
Moving into Misfits now, I know there's one fight that everybody wants to see. KSI versus Tommy Fury. So do you think they make the fight this year? Do you think it gets done this year?
Yeah, I really hope it does. That would be amazing for the scene. KSI and Jake are like, they're the guys that really push this forward. They're the trendsetters, the path, whatever the fuck it is. I really love that to happen. I did see a leak. It might be wrong, but it was like October sometime, and they were going to pay Tommy Fury an agreed price now, which he is happy with. So I would love to see that happen, mate. I would love to.
But obviously, we saw like negotiation issues. KSI won in the fight at 180, and then Tommy Fury obviously won in the fight at 185.
Yeah.
Who's at fault there? Who's at blame? Do you think it's Tommy Fury because he's meant to be the fighting guy? He's meant to be, the Fury, and the fact that he's not willing to sign a fight with a YouTuber, is that embarrassing for him?
I mean, yeah, he's got the pressure of the Furies behind him. It's kind of like the first fight. It's like if you lose, we're disowning you. So he's got like a pretty immense underlying pressure there from that. But I think, especially someone who's been on the back end of negotiating the boxing, it's a complete tragedy. It's a shit show all the time. So you never really know what's going on. A lot of fighters will use something that someone else wasn't even thinking about to try and get a clause change in the contract. It's all like a big tactic. But at the end of the day, I think and do believe Tommy Fury will take the fight. Absolutely.
Well, thank you very much for this interview, man, and wishing you the best on Saturday night.
Appreciate it, boss. Thanks so much.